Mic check, mic check. Check, 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 check.
Chickadee check. Chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Can you put more volume on mine, please? Más. Just so we could make sure. There you go. So
Good? You good?
Yeah. Check,
Nice
check. Check.
I've been on my grind.
I got 20-inch blades. All right.
20 on my dresser. Yes, sir.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Recording on here. We have an hour.
No. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm recording.
You're recording already?
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? I feel like that was just so high energy. Anyways, what's up, guys? This is Jova and Albert. We're the Church Misfits podcast. We're kind of
so
doing
depressing.
That did sound a bit depressing. Did I just
Hey,
say,
guys,
hey guys, how you doing?
It's a Monday.
We're doing a different thing though.
Yeah,
we got
we're
a different
experimenting.
thing. We are experimenting. We got cameras going. We got 2 different cameras. I got to remember I'm not looking at this camera. I'm looking at this camera. I'm looking at you.
And I'm looking at you.
In my best Steven Seagal impression.
You know, every time you say that, like, oh, I'm looking at you, I don't know why. It reminds me of the time that you winked at the girl.
It was an accident.
Mm.
Low key, I wink at everybody.
Well, actually, no. It was to that hermano that you winked at.
It was to the hermano, yeah. I wink at everybody, bro, and it gets me in so many different, like, weird.
Is it going in and out for you?
I can hear it a little bit, yeah. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll deal with it as we go. It gets me into a lot of weird situations with people, like, cause I'm like, I smile. I'm like, smile and then wink, and it's not voluntary. It's not like I'm trying to wink at you. It's not.
Just like
It's just like a twitch, man.
tick.
So it gets me in a lot of trouble because sometimes I'll be like walking by and it'll be like a couple will be walking by, and then they both kind of smile at me, so I smile at them back, and it's just a wink, and I'm like, oh. So now hey guys, I'm sorry. It's a tick that I have, you know. It gets me in a lot of weird situations. I need to stop it, but I just don't know how.
Yeah.
So as you guys noticed, we're kind of doing something a little bit different today as well. We don't have a guest today.
Get the Holy Spirit as a guest.
We have the Holy Spirit as a guest, according to Albert. Amen. I'm down for that.
Oh, I was about to say, boy, we about to throw hands.
Actually, this is all an argument. We're just gonna fight today. That's it. We're just gonna throw hands. But we don't really have any guests today. We just kind of wanted to take some time. This may be a shorter podcast, to be honest, but we wanted to take some time to just give you guys a bit of a life update and kind of see how we're going and how our podcast is evolving, and just kind of do that and laugh a little bit, and tell a little bit of our stories and stuff like that. So I don't know if you want to go ahead and just, kind of give an idea as to what we got going on.
Honestly, I just wanted to talk about like what do you think so far, how the podcast is going?
To be honest with you, I got to stop saying that. But being 100% candid with you, I'm actually very surprised.
Yeah.
As to how the podcast is going and the reception we're going. Because if I'm going to lie to you, I thought we were going to get if I'm going to be 100% truthful with you, I thought we were going to get 5 views.
Yeah.
And I told myself, if it gets only 5 views, I don't.
Really?
I'm not going to keep at it. Not because of you, because I love you with all my heart. You know that. But it's I wanted this to be.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be good.
Impact. I
wanted it to impact. And the way that I've seen I've seen a lot of people come up to us and they're like, hey, man, we love what you're doing.
And it's sad to say, but I hate that because
really
I'm an awkward person and you know that.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
So I'm like, oh, I don't know what to say. I just freeze.
Oh, brother, glory to God.
But I do give you, I do, how do I say it? I'm thankful for the podcast because I've caught myself talking more.
Yeah.
It's getting me out of my bubble. You
have opened up a lot more.
Yeah, which even my leaders have told me we're happy that you're doing this podcast because you're talking more, you're opening up more, you're letting people in.
Yeah,
it's just it's kind of crazy.
And to be honest, that's not what we were expecting at all. And now we found our, at least myself, and I see it in you too. I find myself just kind of just open to other experiences now, a lot more than I was before. For example, like we go to churches now, and like we tell them, hey, we do our podcast, we do music, we do this, we do that. I would have never done that before. You know what I mean? Like I would have never had that. I don't want to use the word audacity, but I guess I would have never had the audacity to just go up to a random church and do that.
For me, like the crazy part is one of my leaders, he even tells me, he's like, hey, like, he gives me his feedback, so it's a good and bad, which I accept. And he's like, what, you think I don't listen? Nah, I'm a faithful listener. I was like, oh, snap.
Look, man, and that's the thing. I didn't think we were going to have people just asking us for episodes left and right, man.
Yeah.
Like, even my sister-in-law, like she, you know, it took her a minute. I'm not going to lie. It took you a minute. But she listened. Yeah. Joya, stop. Goya. She listened to the whole thing, all 5 episodes that we have up so far.
That's like 5 hours.
That's like 5 hours, bro. And she listened to it all in like a day or so. And then she was like, man, I love what you guys are doing. I love that you guys are funny. I love that you guys are doing this and doing that. And to me, it meant a lot because, you know, I struggle a lot. I struggle a lot with like receiving support from people. To me, that's a big thing, especially because if I do music and now the podcast and this and that, I want to be able to show support, and I want people to support me as well. And just seeing that she's supporting that, just kind of it made my day. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's crazy that you say that you struggle with that, because I was talking to someone today. They were just asking like, if you're looking for a partner, like what are you looking for? And
like when you say partner, you mean like a relationship partner,
like a spouse, or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So at first I was like, oh, well, someone godly, but then they were like, no, but like you're, like, what are you looking for? Yeah. And honestly, that came up. Like, I want someone that's always there for me, like support me.
I get it.
Jesus. No, but like that's someone that supports me, because it's hard right now, like to get support on anything. Yeah. Many people say, oh, I support you, but they don't. Like they don't. There's just talk.
That's a crazy thing though, because like I always had that argument with a lot of people. Like, how are you gonna tell me that you support me now when, you know, all you got to do is just share my stuff. All you got to do is just let people know, hey, I have a buddy, or I have a brother, or I have a friend that does this. And, you know, and that's it. That's really all you got to do. Is I'm not asking you to pay for anything. I'm not asking you to just share it. Just, you know, word of mouth. And to me, it's crazy because we support a whole lot of other people that don't even know us. You know, and that's in the Christian side and in the secular side as well, man. And to me, just seeing people, I'm being candid.
What do you mean by that? Like,
well, you know, we listen to a lot of artists that don't even know us, artists that, you know, have millions of different fans, which is great, by the way. The success is great. But, you know, you got people that make better music. And I'm not saying I make better music. That our podcast is better. I'm not saying that at all. But, you know, you have people that I guess I don't know what I'm really saying, to be honest with you.
No, I get it. It's sad to say that for example, me, I expect my family to support, but
they're not always going to support.
Yeah, they say, oh, we'll listen to it, but they're like, just brush it off.
Yeah.
But whenever it's their turn, oh, they want your support. And I'm not the kind of person like, no, you didn't give me support, but it kind of sucks, you know? Like,
it does.
I'm that kind of person that, for example, I show love. I try to be there for them. I expect the same, but it's not always work that way.
No, and I completely agree. And I'm just it's good to see people that you know don't have to doing it.
Yeah.
And it's good to see people that are part of your family showing you support and showing you love and doing all that type of stuff. So it is possible, guys. You know, and this is coming from people that grew up, you know, the way that we grew up. You know, people just like you. It is possible to do this. It is possible to get this done. You just got to follow your dreams and stay at it, man. Stay at it. Again, we don't have that many followers at the moment. We're at like, what, 30, 36, 40 subscribers right now?
I haven't checked.
We're like at 40 subscribers. So we're not big. We're not huge. We're not blowing up or anything like that. But we are thankful for the subscribers that we currently have, and I wanted to say that we're very thankful for you guys. We're very thankful for the listeners, the people that are there every Monday, which now is going to be every Friday. But we're very thankful for those people, and this is also part of what we wanted to say today. Just being candid and honest and truthful with you guys. We're very thankful for all the support that you've given us.
Yeah. Another crazy thing is that the friendship we've made through this podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And I already know, what friendship I'm talking about the most.
Right.
Because, man, it was crazy because, I'm socially awkward. I'm very quiet.
So he's talking about like the one that the worst video.
Yeah.
Worst video. Just the angles were off. Everything was just weird and wonky. But the conversation we had before the podcast, during the podcast, and after the podcast, we did feel a very strong connection to these people. So if you guys haven't listened to episode 5, part 1 and part 2, definitely go check it out. But I agree. Definitely the relationships we built along the way.
Yeah, because, for example, that friendship that, like you said, it was more like a brotherhood.
Yeah.
But also with Pastor Johnny, how, man, like, that was a good conversation, like, outside the podcast.
Man, I love Pastor Johnny, man. I love that man. I love that man to death, man. He's such an inspiration to me. Not just because of the way he is, but the way that he carries himself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I completely agree. Not to mention, man, my man, last October,
Oh.
Robert, bro. Robert, bro.
Yeah,
Robert.
that man, shout out to him.
That man, I cannot show that man any more love.
Or even,
man.
even to our first podcast with Melissa, like how she helped us, give us
like
tips.
pointers. Yeah,
that's
man.
really helpful. And we took a little stuff from hers, but like it's all love. Like, yeah, go check out her podcast.
Definitely
as well.
Go check out Light Tap. And while we're at it, go check out Comfort in the Uncomfortable with Georgia and Ian as well.
They got 3 episodes, but they're working on it.
According to them, it's an intro and 2 episodes. But go check it out. They're doing good work over there as well. And we also got other guests that we had that were awesome. We had Ven, which gave us a powerful testimony. And we had Jose as well that was here with us. We got a couple other people that are coming in that you guys may know or may not know. And just like I said, like you said,
You say Josue?
Jose Flores.
I was like Josue.
No, Jose Flores.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Bible study episode.
Yeah.
Just all those relationships, all those friendships that we made, man, have been very impactful. And not only have they opened doors physically or in the ambient that we are at, but I feel like they've opened and knocked down walls that we've had inside, which is even better.
For sure. Yeah, like I honestly, whenever we started this, I didn't know what to expect. It was not this for sure.
At all, man. We came in here trying to do one thing, and it ended up being a completely different beast altogether.
Yeah, and
we thought this was going to be easy.
It's not.
Like, you guys don't understand. We're here every Monday recording, and sometimes we're sitting there and we're like, we've been here 5 Mondays in a row. We need to take a day off, And
then remember the editing?
We
were like 3 hours in and everything deleted.
Everything deleted. It was our first time editing a video, and like we're sitting there in the church, like their media room, and I'm just going back and forth, and I got Albert on the side. He's like, "Hey, but teach me how to do it, bro."
This man said, "Look," because I was trying to do something, and then he's like, "Let me do it. Let me teach you," and then he just started doing it himself.
I'm not the best teacher.
I'm like, teach me. He was like, hold up. And then he finished. I'm like, you didn't even teach me.
And then it all deleted.
That's for not teaching me.
You're right. It all deleted after that. I was so mad. I was like, all right, let's go. We didn't even eat that day, did we? No, we did. We went to Ginia.
We did? No, we didn't. Oh, yeah, we did.
That was with, we called Van and we called your sister.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So we have a bit of a tradition. Every time we have a guest in our podcast, we take him out to eat.
Don't tell them, because then they're going to want to come.
Nah, let them come. We take them out to eat. We usually don't pay because, we're still on 46 subscribers. So we're still not making no bank off of this. But we do like to take them out to eat and just kind of have a conversation after the podcast and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's us building up on that friendship. You know, we don't want to, whoever comes in here, we don't want it to be just a guest. You know, we want to leave out of here with them being friends. And we still see a lot of the people that we see on the podcast or that we've had on the podcast in person, and we still treat them like they're brothers or sisters. You know, it's crazy that relationship that we've made, man. But yeah, tell us what's going on in your life, man, or tell them what's going on with your life. I know what's going on in your life, but they don't know.
I'm so backed up on paperwork from work.
Yeah.
So like last night, I went to sleep at 3 a.m, woke up at 5 to go to work. So I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, but
oh no,
that's because I get distracted easily. Like literally, like there's a mosquito, I'm like following it and try to kill it, and so I forget about my paperwork, and then I'm like, oh, I need to go back and do paperwork. Then I remember I need to wash my clothes, so I put it to wash.
And then you forget to do your paperwork.
Yeah. So that's all last night.
Oh, no.
So I was like, that's why I always go to the office or go to a coffee shop because I can't concentrate at home at all.
I get that.
But other than that, no, just work. Vacation's coming up, which I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably, I don't know. Haven't decided. What else? I'm getting ready for worship night, December 12th.
We do have worship night December 12th.
At 7:30.
I don't know if this video is going to come out before that, is it?
Probably not, but if it does, we hope to see you there. If it doesn't, you missed out on an amazing night. So
depending on when this video comes out, we want to invite you guys to go worship with us on December 12th, or you definitely missed out on December 12th with our worship night. So, you know, I guess you get to pick and choose. But future us.
Other than that, just working on music, but going slow. Because
it's a process, man.
I overthink, so I delete everything.
Nah, man, you can't delete everything, bro.
I delete everything.
Bro, if you check my notes on my phone, it's got like half-written songs.
Nah, that's just
and then I go back to it.
That's just how I am. Like, I write songs, and my sister was like, oh, it's good. But then I'm like, nah, I don't like it. And delete it. Because I don't want to look at it. But it's a process. Like, I don't know how you do it, because I see you working on it, and then in 5 minutes, song ready.
It's not every song, though.
Not every song, but like, hey, like it's a faster process.
You remember the song that we're working on it with an artist or with a producer on a new song for the new year? That song, that took me like 2 months to write, bro. Or less than 2 months, but around that time. But then I got songs that are the day of the studio.
Yeah.
So it really is just a process, man. Like I say don't delete it. Because you never know, man. You'll get inspiration for like a little bit. You'll leave. You'll come back to it 2 months after, and you're like, oh, yeah, I got it.
We'll see.
And then you start writing it, bro. That's what happens with me, at least.
Other than that, that's it. Well, maybe because I'm a put it out there. So, ¿cómo se dice que whenever you say something out loud, so
you're speaking it into
existence. No, I don't believe in that.
You're throwing vibes out there. No,
tampoco. I don't believe in vibes or the rocks. None of that. I'm gonna keep this accountable.
I'm sorry, cannibal?
No, Jesus. You know what I meant to say?
I don't know what you mean to say.
Accountable.
Oh, you're going to be accountable.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to be held accountable.
Yeah, well, and this person.
So you want us to hold you accountable to what you're going to say. Cool. Dale, gas.
So Isa and me want to go to Germany next year.
Nah.
So.
You and Isa have a weird.
What was that?
It's a thing. You and Issa have a weird thing with Germany.
Who?
You and Issa.
No, we just want to go to the soccer games. Because over there, the atmosphere in the soccer game in the stadium is way different than here. Toxic.
But I don't even know.
Nah, it's way
I don't
different.
like soccer.
So hopefully by August we go with Issa.
I don't like soccer.
Why?
But I'll go with y'all. I don't mind. I'll go with y'all.
No. Well, this is the
Oh,
thing.
I'm not
Oh,
invited. Okay, cool.
no,
I get it. I get it. I get it.
I'm
I
saying
get it.
like the thing is here in stadiums, like if you want to be like close to the field, you know how much it is? Like $600.
I wouldn't know because
Over
I've
there,
never seen a
$60.
soccer game.
$60.
That's not bad. But I mean, $60 or 60 euros?
Dollars.
Dollars or euros?
Dollars.
Because 60 euros is like $75.
Still 60.
I may be off by a few cents or dollars.
But it's still good. Better than over here.
I guess.
But yeah,
$60 for a soccer game is too much for me.
300 for a basketball game is too much.
That's
for me.
not too much at all. But we were gonna go see the Lakers versus the Rockets, y'all. We were gonna go see King LeBron, bro.
Hey, the Rockets are doing pretty good.
They are doing pretty good, bro. I'm excited.
I'm finally about time.
I'm telling you.
And the Texans too.
Yeah.
I want to go to the Browns
Texas
game.
is the only game. Texas is the only team that hasn't gotten like a championship game. And I
The
feel
Rockets.
like the Rockets have gotten to a championship
That's
game.
like a century ago.
But they've gotten one. Texas are the only ones that haven't. And the reality is, let's be honest, and I love my Houston teams. Houston teams are generally choke central.
Yeah.
They choke at
It
the
happens.
worst times.
My Astros.
Yeah.
But anyways, what's new with you?
Just music, man. I'm going to the studio this Wednesday to work with Coy. Y'all should go check out Coy. He's got, he's really good at producing and recording and mixing and mastering and all that stuff. If you guys loved songs like Gigi and Nena de Papi, Kamehameha, if you guys enjoyed HDD, those songs were all mixed and mastered and recorded by Coy. And his man is doing, the best work. So I'm going to go record with him and possibly release some more music. I got a open verse challenge I want to throw out there for people to listen to and join in. And whoever does that, the best verse gets to record that verse, and we'll drop a song together and do that type of stuff. So hopefully everything goes great, man. As far as everything else, church is great. Family, it could be a little better all the time, but we're
At least
we're
you got a
working.
family.
Jesus. What was it you said? What was it you said? Divorce gang? Stop throwing gang signs.
No, I'm playing. But I did forget. You want to announce it?
The what?
I can't say that the myth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't say Mephi will sit.
How do you say it?
Mephi will sit.
One more time.
Mephi will sit.
Mephi
For fifth.
Moset.
We're planning a tour between churches, just different churches around Houston, the
Mephi
Valley.
Moset.
Yeah,
there you go.
There you go.
Hey.
Houston, the Valley. We have a lot of
Dallas.
places that we want to go to, Dallas and stuff like that. Just different churches. Where we're gonna just do.
Puerto Rico.
Well, we're still waiting on Puerto Rico yet. It's not. You're telling all the plans out here, bro.
Hey, yeah, I'm excited about that.
I'm excited too. But we want to do like a tour between the churches and just kind of go in there as JOVA, perform my music, minister through my music, and then we have our band, Prayer House Music, or Prayer House Worship, sorry, and they'll minister through our music, and then we'll have somebody preach at the end. It's like a 15-20 minute preaching, really more like a Devo or something like that. Yeah. So we're planning that. We got how many churches we got so far? 10 churches right now?
Right now, confirmed. Let's say 10. Yeah.
Confirmed around 10 churches, give or take.
Yeah.
So we have around 10 churches confirmed. Everything's starting to move a lot quicker than I thought it would.
Yeah.
So that's great. And we're just excited over that. We also have the rave. We have the Christian rave that we're planning on.
That.
We got to talk to D-Series about that. Y'all go check out D-Series' music. He's pretty good at it. If you guys like the house vibe and the type thing, yeah, he's really good at what he does, and we're planning something together as well. But that's really what's going on with me, man. Just music, loving life, loving my family, getting it. Yeah. That's really all that we had. Is just our plans and
Yeah, just to keep y'all updated.
Keeping
to
you guys
keep y'all in
updated.
the loop. Because honestly, without y'all, like we wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't at all. This would be for nothing, and I hate to call you guys fans, but I love you guys. You guys are the best fans that we've had.
The only thing we do ask for y'all is like ask more questions. Like it doesn't. There's no dumb question.
Only dumb people.
No. No. Just ask any question because
Right.
that's the point of our podcast, to answer your questions, or just to study more, or even to research more to be able to answer those questions.
Most definitely.
Because we don't want y'all to be the same as how we grew up, like
Right.
with so many questions and have no one to ask. Like, no, like this is a safe place for y'all to ask. This is a safe place for y'all to even comment something or tell us your different point of view. Like, we're not here to bash you. We're not here to talk down on y'all. We understand that every person has their own point of view.
Right. And even, if we're looking, if you have questions about other things like other religions and stuff like that, we have people that are coming into the podcast starting next week.
Yeah.
Just different religions and different stuff, because we have questions about everything, and we want to be able to open up a spot for us to learn. We're not trying to convert anybody to any other religion or anything like that. It's not really about religion. It's about your relationship with God. But, it's always nice to know and always nice to have questions and answered and stuff like that. To be honest with you guys, I'm really appreciative of everything that's been happening. I'm very happy as to the way that this podcast is going. It's not growing too fast, but it's not growing too slow either, which is perfect. It's exactly how we want things to move. Like Albert says, if you guys have questions, send them over, man. Put them on the comments. If you guys have people you guys want us to bring in to the podcast, we'll do our best. Again, we're still growing, but we'd love to have people in that you guys find interesting, or people that you guys want to know more about, because we also treat this also as a bit of an interviewing session. And people get their chance to say their testimony and say where they come from and say what inspired them to do what they do. So we want to be able to open up a stage or a space for that. Other than that, again, I can't be happier than the way that we are rolling.
The only thing I'll add is that through this process of this podcast, we also want to learn and grow spiritually.
Right.
Like, this is not just two people having conversation. That's it. No, like, our end goal is to teach y'all and for us to learn as well and to be spiritually fed. So, we do apologize. I apologize if we haven't put in the Bible more. We'll try.
Right.
I will try to do that more, personally, because
he knows more of the Bible than I do.
I don't want to say that because it's not true. I know about the Bible, but I don't know where in the Bible, and that's my issue. Because yes, I do know about the Bible, but if you tell me, where's it at? I'm like Google.
Yo no sé.
Google. Ask Google. But
Je ne sais pas.
I have no idea what you just said, but
it means I don't know in French.
Je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais pas. And je ne sais quoi means I don't know what. I believe. Y'all correct me in the comments.
Je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais pas.
Anyways, but that's it for this.
That's really it, man. Just, go check out Last October HCX for your hats and vintage clothing. Go listen.
We do want to start. Me.
Ow, my leg.
I want to start selling merch.
So I don't know you were going to say that right now.
But I want to host a competition.
I like that. I like it. Let's do it. So send us your designs.
Yeah.
Whoever wins, you guys get what?
Something special. I have something.
You guys get something
planned.
special. Whoever wins, we'll talk about it. We'll talk. We're still building this.
Yeah, we're. It's not gonna be anytime soon, but we do. I want to start selling. Well, not selling, but I just want something that represents Church Misfits.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's something that I don't know. I love that name.
Yeah.
Like ever since the beginning,
yeah.
I'm like, dude, I love it.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
I wonder who picked it. Oof.
Anyways, the other names you had sucked.
Huh?
The other names you had sucked.
Oh, we do have to go through those names at some point.
I wanted at first.
It was
I
like
wanted
H Town something or whatever. Like I forgot.
No, it was. Well, I wanted something to do with Houston because like I love Houston.
The Houston Project. That's what you wanted
Houston
to call
Project.
it. That's what you wanted to call it.
It's
And
cool
then
though.
We found out that there's a thing called the Houston Project already.
Really?
Yeah,
You didn't tell me this.
I did tell you that.
No, you didn't.
I sent you the text message.
No, you didn't.
We'll go back and we'll meet you guys at that.
But yeah, that's good times.
Yeah. Last October, HTX, go check it out for any of your hats and vintage clothing needs. Go check out Light Tap with Melissa on YouTube. We'll go ahead and link that there. Go check out Comfort in the Uncomfortable if you guys want something a little bit more youthful as far as your podcast needs. With Joya and Ian, and I think they got Josue now on there as well. Go check out Noe's new music. He just released some music a few weeks ago, right?
I'm not sure.
Wow. Anyways,
Are you talking about the?
Not Billy Graham, the other song.
No. Yeah. That one's like 3 weeks old.
Yeah. So go check out his music. That's just about everybody.
There's one more person I want to shout out. I'm looking for their stuff.
If you guys need a church around the 249 area. We do have church Iglesia de Dios Emmanuel over there with Pastor Johnny. We also have Vida City Church here over on, Westmount?
Yes, Westmount, Houston.
Westmount, Houston.
Also, I want to give the last shout out a shout out to 356 Creations. It's a small business. They do shirt designs.
Yeah.
And they did for my worship team, just one shirt. But it was, I love the quality.
I know they did one shirt. I realized they did one shirt. They should have done two. They could have done two.
I'm still trying to get for the whole team.
Anyways, go 356 Creations. Go check them out for your shirt needs. And if you're over by the Hockley Waller area, Taller del Alfarero, that's where you guys will see me. I'm the worship leader over there. Come by, say hi, chill with us, man. Come worship with either one of us, me, Albert, Pastor Johnny, all of us. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support. Me and Albert cannot thank you guys enough. Church Misfits all the way. Ain't no rest for the misfit. Ain't no rest for the misfit, man. So we'll see you guys. We love you guys. Keep us in your prayers. Take care.
Peace.